Welcome to my channel The Coins Chronicles History. The 1965 United States quarter dollar is part of the Washington quarter series and holds a significant place in numismatic history. This coin marked the transition from 90% silver composition to a copper-nickel clad composition due to rising silver prices. All 1965 quarters were struck without a mint mark, as production was centralized and intended to discourage hoarding. This coin was minted in high quantities, with over 1.8 billion produced, making it common in circulated condition. But select high-grade examples and errors can command much higher values. In circulated condition, a 1965 quarter is typically worth its face value of 25 cents, though lightly circulated examples may be worth 35 cents to $1. In uncirculated condition, MS-60 to MS-63, the value ranges between $2 to $5, depending on luster, strike quality, and eye appeal. High mint state coins graded MS-64 to MS-65 can fetch $7 to $15, while sharply struck and well-preserved pieces graded MS-66 may be valued at $25 to $50. The top-end examples in MS-67 condition are relatively rare and can command prices from $200 to $400. The highest auction prices go to MS-67 plus coins with exceptional luster and no contact marks. The most valuable 1965 quarters are those with mint errors and rare varieties. The 1965 silver transitional era quarter is especially prized. These rare coins were mistakenly struck on leftover 90% silver planches from 1964 and weigh 6.25 grams, compared to the standard 5.67 grams for clad coins. These silver transitional errors can sell for $3,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on condition and authentication. Other mint errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planches can range in value from $25 to several $100, depending on the severity and appeal of the error. Proof coins were not officially produced for circulation in 1965, as the U.S. Mint paused traditional proof sets in favor of special mint sets, SMS. These 1965 SMS quarters, made in San Francisco but with no mint mark, often show a sharp strike and satin-like finish. High-grade SMS coins, especially those with cameo or deep cameo contrast between the mirrored fields and frosted devices, are highly collectible. A 1965 SMS quarter graded SP67 to SP69 with deep cameo DCAM can bring $100 to $1,500, depending on its visual quality. In summary, while the 1965 Washington quarter is common in lower grades, collectors seek out high-grade mint state, SMS deep cameo and silver error varieties, which can be extremely valuable. Key indicators of higher value include full strike details, especially on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, strong luster, absence of contact marks, and any unique minting anomalies. The 1969 quarter dollar, issued by the United States Mint, is a copper-nickel clad coin that does not contain silver. Unlike pre-1965 quarters, it weighs 5.67 grams and features the profile of George Washington on the front and an eagle on the reverse. These coins were minted at Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, for proof coins. In circulated condition, where the coin shows signs of wear, grades VG8 to VF35, it is typically worth 25 cents to 75 cents, which is close to face value. In better circulated condition, EF40 to 58 Australian dollars. Values range from $1 to $2, depending on luster and detail. Mint state, uncirculated examples, especially from MS-60 to MS-63, are more desirable to collectors and are worth about $3 to $8. Higher grades such as MS65 or MS66, which have sharp details, clean fields and strong luster, can command prices from $25 to $60. The rarest and most valuable are certified MS67 coins, which are nearly flawless and can be valued from $300 to over $600, depending on market demand and grading service. The 1969 D Denver quarter is more common than the Philadelphia issue in high grades but commands similar prices. The 1969 S proof quarter, made for collectors and sold in proof sets, is usually worth $4 to $6 in typical condition. But coins with deep cameo contrast in PR69 or PR70 grade can fetch $20 to $300, depending on certification and quality. Additionally, mint-era coins from 1969, such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or clipped planches, can be worth between $25 and several $100, depending on how dramatic and rare the era is. An extremely rare variation includes any 1969 quarter mistakenly struck on a silver planchet, which could be worth $5,000 to $10,000 plus if authenticated. Although such coins are virtually unknown and would need expert verification. In summary, the 1969 quarter is a common coin in circulation, but becomes much more valuable in uncirculated proof or error condition. The 1970 United States quarter dollar is part of the Washington quarter series and was struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, no silver, with a diameter of 24.3 mm and a weight of 5.67 grams. It was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D; and San Francisco, S. The 1970 P. Philadelphia Mint quarter is common in circulation. In worn, circulated condition, grades VG8 to VF35. It is generally worth only 25 cents to 75 cents. Close to face value. In higher circulated grades, EF40 to 58 Australian dollars. Its value rises slightly to $1 to $2, especially if details are sharp. In uncirculated, mint state grades, a 1970 P. coin graded MS60 to MS63 may sell for $3 to $7, while coins in MS65 or MS66, which have clean surfaces and full mint luster, can be worth $25 to $60. A rare MS67 Philadelphia quarter is highly sought after and can sell for $400 to $600 or more, depending on grading and market demand. The 1970 D Denver Mint quarter, with a D mint mark, follows a similar value pattern. In circulated condition, it is typically worth 25 cents to $1, while in MS60 to MS63, it may fetch $3 to $8. Higher grade pieces in MS65 to MS66 can command $30 to $70, and a top condition MS67 coin, though rare, may bring $500 or more, especially when certified by NGC or PCGS. These coins are popular with collectors who look for strong strikes and minimal contact marks. The 1970 S. San Francisco Mint proof quarter was made only for collectors, struck with polished dies to produce mirror-like fields and sharp frosted details. These were not intended for circulation and are often well preserved. A typical proof 65 example is worth $3 to $6, while premium deep cameo DCAM examples in PR68 to PR69 condition may bring $20 to $40. A rare PR70 DCAM example, flawless in every detail, can sell for $150 to $300, depending on the grading company and IPL. One of the most famous and valuable 1970 quarters is the 1970 S. proof struck on a 1941 Canadian silver quarter planchette. This mint error is extremely rare and easily identified by its lighter weight and silver color. If authenticated by PCGS or NGC, it can fetch $35,000 or more due to its extreme rarity and high demand among error collectors. Additionally, 1970 mint error quarters such as off-center stracks, double stracks, broad stracks, or clipped planchets can range in value from $25 to over $300, based on how dramatic the error is and the condition of the coin. These errors are less common but highly prized in the numismatic market.